guys, it's Need with Aromatics. Thank you for checking out my channel. For those of you that are new, please consider subscribing and clicking on that notification bell. And for those of you that are coming back, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Today I've got another fragrance from the Dua brand, and it's none other than Desire 2. Guys, let me just start off by saying that this has already become one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Desire 2 has hit so many fragrances off of my top lists and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do for you guys here today is go through the opening with you guys. I wore it to the gym, I wore it out, I wore it on a hiking trip, I wore it on a trail while biking. And so I had this one on throughout the majority of the day. I gave it very good wear. I mean, I put this thing through a beating, and I am going to share with you my results. So first things first, let's go ahead and go with the notes. I'm going to place the notes somewhere here on the screen, and we're just going to kind of go over the notes. I want to start off by saying that this one is an inspired expression, and it's supposed to be cloning Xerjoff's Cruz del Sur 2. Now, the only differences in the notes between Dua's brand and the Cruz del Sur Xerjoff is that milk note. So, guys, I've smelt both. It has been a little while since I've smelt Cruz del Sur, and I don't have it in me to go and purchase a 1.7 ounce for $240, and that's even in discounters. So I'm gonna just leave it there and just tell you guys that honestly, this is good enough in my opinion for me to not even consider, you know, going for it. If I have the opportunity, I will get my nose back on it again, but just from memory, this is honestly hits it right on the head. It just check mark, close enough. As far as these notes here, guys, the biggest player was that mango. This is a very tropical scent. I'm so tired of watching. I used to watch all these fragrance reviewers, and they say this is a tropical scent, and this got coconut, and it's got pineapple, and and you're thinking, oh man, this is gonna be a juicy smoothie type of fragrance. You go, you buy the fragrance, and just like, what the hell is this, man? Like, is this, like, really? This smells like freaking just alcohol, or I don't know, man. But guys, believe me when I tell you this, this is the most tropical fragrance I've had my nose on in a long time, guys. This smells rich, and I want to say, so there's a difference, okay? There are fragrances and then there are scents, and this is my opinion, right? And this is essentially, in my opinion, what differentiates niche from designer, usually. Now, in this case, clearly this isn't a niche house, it is cloning a niche, but it's what essentially it comes down to is niche equals quality, right? And then designer equals generic, okay? And so quality, these types of fragrances usually end up smelling like a scent. It's not necessarily, so it's a more realistic, whatever the picture that it's trying to simulate or emulate or give off the scent or character, it does it so well that it's not like you smell like cologne, you smell like this scent. And that's exactly what this one does, guys. So this one is supposed to be a tropical mango scent, and that's exactly what it is. It's a mango scent, not cologne. It's photorealistic. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. And honestly, guys, I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. At the moment, this is my current obsession. Poseidon's Desire 2 is also a good one, guys. This is a lot more unisex than Poseidon's Desire 2. This is classy. This is, you know, it's not necessarily a masculine scent, but it's a very unisex scent. It's a little bit creamy, it's sweet, it's fruity, it's tropical. It's really good, guys. So let's go ahead and do the opening here together. Okay. The distribution on these things is good. You guys, right off the bat, all I can smell is a cut open mango, literally a cut open mango. You guys, and I'm not exaggerating, okay? Like, take the mango, cut it open. You know how you cut it in like little cubes and you pop it open. You take a bite off of some of that mango right off the flesh, and it almost exposes the backing of the mango peel, and it's got kind of a little bit of that greenness, right? So you have that fresh mango with that greenness. If we're gonna go on a note basis, yes, this one is a lot of mango, very like minor amounts of pineapple. This is not a pineapple fragrance by any means. The guava kind of gives it an alkalinity, if it makes any sense, right? So we have citruses like pineapple. It's very acidic. It's that sourness, and then you have on the opposite side like guava, right? So it's almost bitter. I don't want to call it bitter necessarily, but if you've had a guava, you know what I'm talking about. And then also I can detect the dried fruits. So the dried fruits, when it's used in fragrances, kind of gives it like a sticky sweetness. Actually just had dried mangoes today. And it gives it like, the best way I can explain it is think of dates. If you've ever had any dates, not with the ladies, but I mean, if you guys wear this one, you'll knock them out. That's for sure. In a good way. And they'll be all over you. But if you've ever had any actual dates, you bite into it and you smell that sweetness, that's the sweetness I get here. And then there are some florals in here, but the florals in here are very, the word that comes to mind, fancy, okay? So if you've ever been to a wedding or you smell like a high-class florals, it's not like that sharp florals or any of that like feminine florals. No, none of that, guys. It's a very rich, classy floral. There's a little bit of muskiness, which kind of gives it this, gives it a soft vibe in the fragrance, which honestly plays very well with that sweetness and that mangoness and that alkalinity with the balanced acidity. This is very balanced fragrance, guys. This fragrance is like a tropical smoothie, guys. So, guys, the biggest player here, hands down, the mango. You gotta like mango. You gotta like real mango. So if you want to smell like a real mango, and I know to some people that's like, why would I want to smell like a real mango? I would. I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I think of tropical fragrances, this exactly is what I'm looking for. This checks every tick, every box. Like tropical, tropical, tropical. It's got the right amount of sweetness to me. It does have some sweetness, so it's not necessarily a bitter fragrance, sour fragrance, or anything like that. The only thing that I can say about the differences is that the notes that were very prominent just kind of fade down a little bit. This fragrance just calms down. It stays the same, relatively the same. I think that musk kind of amps up, and so does those dried fruits. So it does get a little bit sweeter, and the musk kind of gets a little bit heavier, if you will. So it kind of gives it this cloudier feel. So all in all, guys, as far as the scent profile, in my opinion, considering its class and it being classified, in my opinion, this would definitely be a tropical fragrance. Cruz del Sur is classified as a woody floral musk fragrance. I would say that's relatively accurate. I wouldn't necessarily be calling it woody per se. I would rather say it's a fruity tropical musk fragrance. Is there musk? Yes, but it's not the musk, that pungency musk at all by any means. This is actually very clean smelling. It is sweet, and guys, this is a little bit floral. It's a very unisex fragrance, and if you have the confidence, you can absolutely pull this off, and you will just knock them out, guys, with this one. Honestly, guys, I'm lost for words with the performance on this one. This one gave me at least 12 hours of longevity and at least 4 hours of projection, and it's such a good fragrance. It's such a soft fragrance for it to be projecting the way that it is projecting, and it's so pleasant, and I'm just absolutely ecstatic about this one, because not only does it tick every box in the scent profile for me, but it also ticks the performance. This is an absolute diamond, guys. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is a nice tropical, slightly floral musk fragrance. This is mango in a bottle. I just want to drink this one. 4 hours of projection, guys, minimum. 4 hours. That is insane. I sprayed this on my hand about, let's see, it's 1:48 a.m. I sprayed this. Yes, I'm officially a night shifter. I sprayed this around 3 p.m., guys. Okay, and since then, I went biking, I worked out, it was leg day, thanks for asking, washed my hands like 5 times in between. I have dogs, came home, I ate lunch, I had dinner, you know, all that stuff, guys, and I swear, I showered, and to this moment, I can still smell this fragrance on my hand. It's very faint, but it's still there. Talk about an absolute freaking champion, guys. So that sums up my review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. More to come, specifically from the Dua brand. A lot of other playlists and series to come. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video half as much as I did making it for you guys, and as always, love you.